I want to talk today about one of the great movie speeches. This is a speech that's relevant to all of us because it's a wedding. It's the father giving a toast to his son at a wedding. It's from About Time, Richard Curtis's movie About Time, and this is Bill Nighy being absolutely brilliant. Let's break down why this speech is so good. It's actually quite short. It's a very simple speech. Really hits home, and I think we can all learn a lot about how to give personal family speeches from this. So let's have a look at how he starts.
Later on, I may tell you about Tim's many failings as a man and as a table tennis player.
So he consciously avoids being too sentimental by starting off with a kind of gentle rib at his son, which is really good. And then immediately he goes into something very emotional. Simple and emotional.
Important first to say the one big thing.
So he pauses and then sets up the big emotional centre of the speech. Really simple, but here we go. Have a look at this.
I've only loved 3 men in my life. My dad was a frosty bugger, so that only leaves dear Uncle Desmond, B.B. King, obviously, and this young man here.
It's interesting, isn't it, that many people, when they come to give emotional speeches, they feel they have to demonstrate the emotion. They have to act, in some sense, the emotion. But he's not doing that. He's keeping it very level. But because it's so emotionally connected, it just lands. And what a great first line. I've only ever loved 3 men in my life. It's so simple. I think when we come to deliver family speeches ourselves, I think just concentrate on the stillness and the simplicity of it. I've only ever loved 3 men in my life. You want to know why, you want to know who they are, and it sets it up. And then he goes on to give us some advice.
I'd only give one piece of advice to anyone marrying. We're all quite similar in the end. We all get old and tell the same tales too many times. But try and marry someone kind. And this is a kind man with a good heart.
What a wonderfully simple, memorable message. Marry somebody kind, somebody with a good heart. Now, I think sometimes we feel we have to overcomplicate speeches, and I work with clients all the time, and I think there's a sense they want to be erudite, they want to feel that we think they're very clever, so we use long sentences and things like that. But sometimes just going for the simple really lands. Marry somebody kind, somebody with a good heart. And I'm going to leave the last word on this little video to Bill Nighy's character, how he wraps up this speech. And it's emotional, but it's really honest. It's true, and it's universal. These are universal feelings that all of us can relate to.
I'm not particularly proud of many things in my life, but I am very proud to be the father of my son.